This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so we got LeBron James. He schooled Stephen A. Smith because Stephen A. Smith is very critical of his son being in the Lakers. He says, he should probably be on the farm team a little bit longer. He's not ready for the Lakers, right? A lot of people feel that way. I'm not a super basketball fan, but listen, LeBron James would do what any father would do, and he saw Stephen A. Smith, and he got in his face. So now Stephen A. Smith is saying, I didn't want to have to address this, but now I got to address it on my show today. So we'll see what he says. Then we got Tory Lanez. He disses a lot of people, but first he thanks Chris Brown for paying his lawyer fees when his bank account got frozen. So that was real. That's real. I mean, it is what it is. Meg Thee Stallion. This whole situation is really nasty because even Tory Lanez says, I kept her from going to jail. I tried to protect her and Kelsey. So And in doing that, he sent himself to jail. I could see that. I could see the result of that. You know, like it seemed like he was trying to cover up for certain things and not really speak about it. And then one day, and then she had a different tone in the beginning for the first like 2 weeks. And then until Rock Nation got in her ear, and then she just threw Tory under the bus. Because like they were like, either you're going to go to jail or he's going to go to jail. Or all you're going to go to jail. All you're going to get in trouble. Throw him under the bus. And that's what happened. So it's starting seeing Effery from bail amounts. The ones who pay are trying to sue me over Zelle amounts. Sean Hawley, this is his old lawyer, right? Sean Hawley, that's a name I would call special. Only special person could rep you and want to dead you. Trial lawyer left me like she Kevin Louse. She was in bed with my opposition like wedding vows. Man. I don't know. He dropped a good tape, though. Big Sean talks about when Beyonce tried to hate on his record, I Don't F With You song. He played it for some reason, he played it for Jay-Z and Beyonce. And she says, I don't like it. You should put Nicki on it because it sounds really demeaning. Jay-Z said, nah. They'll get it. And he says, every day you don't put this record out, you're losing. He put it out, ended up going crazy. And Big Sean almost didn't put it on the album. I mean, who really cares? But, you know, it's a story. Nelly's ex, Chantel Jackson. This is also Floyd Mayweather's ex. Remember, Nelly got her from Floyd Mayweather. Stated that she left him to see if the space would bring them closer together. Well, it ended up bringing someone else closer together. Him and Ashanti, they ended up having a baby and got married. And someone said, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. It's true. It's true. Freakey Zekey's out here trying to, like, explain it. He's always trying to get in the middle of Jim Jones and Camron's beef ever since 2006. Ever since they have problems, he's like, nah, it's everybody else's fault hyping it up. No, these guys come out and say these things about each other. Camron spoke about a real situation with 50 Cent when Jim Jones backstabbed Camron, went with 50 Cent when 50 Cent and Camron were beefing over Jim Jones, right? Because 50 Cent had dissed Jim Jones at Koch, right? Camron stepped up for Jim, and Jim backstabbed him. Freakey Zekey knows that. And that's where the beef really originates from. Probably even before then, but Jim Jones has this little brother complex with Camron, and he'll always buck at him. So even when he signed his deal with Rock Nation, he went at Camron. And recently, the Camron speaking the facts about the past sparked up Jim Jones again because keep it real, Freakey Zekey. Jim Jones is jealous that Mace and Camron have a successful show together when Camron didn't like Mace for the longest time. And Jim Jones backed him on that. So Freakey Zekey's trying to say, it's everybody else trying to make it something. No, it's not. Freakey Zekey, stop. Just be you, man. Stop trying to get in the middle of this. Yeah, you know these guys, and you're trying to, like, squash it. It'll squash itself like it always does, okay? Nobody needs to get in the middle of it and squash anything. It'll just run its course like every other time these guys fight, and then they'll be cool again. It's not a big deal. I think everyone, they're poking fun at each other. Nobody's taking it seriously, right? Boosie speaks on Little Ronnie, and his daughter getting shot and killed, which is devastating, right? It's sad. They caught the killers, though.
Y'all niggas tripping, nigga. Kids off limits, man. Them churn off limits, man. You see your op with they churn, with they little boy and they little girl, nigga, let them make it home, man. That ain't gangster, man. That ain't gangster, man. Them churn off limits, man. Don't fuck up all shit. Come on, man. Them churn off limits, man. This to all y'all niggas, man. You might gotta have churn to feel me, man. Come on, man. Catch a nigga out of bounds with it. Come on, man. Them churn off limits, man.
He's right. He ain't wrong about that. That's a fact. That's gross what they did. And then on a funnier side of Boosie, someone said, who would win? Fans asked Boosie who would win in a headbutting match between him and Yo Gotti.
Who will win in a headbutting match with you versus Yo Gotti? Man, fuck you. Look what me and Yo Gotti and look what Yo did. You pissed me off. Shut the fuck up, bro. Stupid. Look what me and Gotti. Look what Yo that was a good one. But look what Yo I'm finna clap back on your. Who you is? Jose 29. You ain't got 2,900 in your pocket. Ugly. Look what me and Gotti came in the game and laid out Mark. Boss. See, I can't read all these comments. Who will win in a headbutting match with you versus Yo Gotti? Man, fuck you.
That's funny. And Mace is going to be dropping some songs the day Diddy's trial starts on May 25th, something like that. Okay, I mean, that's good. I mean, Diddy did so many people dirty. He deserves stuff like that to happen. And Cuffy, what did Cuffy do to make Big Meech so mad? Okay, people are starting to find out that there is a wiretap that exists with Cromer, FBI agent, Tammy, and Big Meech discussing this kind of stuff, right? Allegedly, it's out there, okay? Some people have said they've heard it. Tammy might have it. But I heard that Big Meech had a gripe with Cuffy because before he got locked up, Cuffy was locked up for part of the time they had BMF. I think a lot of the time. But before he got locked up, he burned Meech on some work. Like, he didn't pay him for a lot. Like, and just like he did Suarez, because Cuffy was set up with this is so funny. When they allegedly set Cuffy up to do this thing with Suarez, he ended up burning the connect anyways, and then asked for more connects beyond Suarez, and he got set up with a confidential informant. So Cuffy did this to himself for being greedy, right? Let's leave that in there, okay? No, let's not feel sorry for anybody here. He's a greedy person. And he set himself up, right? And Big Meech might have hated Cuffy so much that he was willing to throw him under the bus because of certain stuff. That's just one thing I heard. I heard some other stuff too, but I don't know. But that makes more sense. That he burned him on some work. Like, he owed him money, never paid him, and actually they had words about it, and then he got locked up. I think, sometimes people are petty. Look at 50 Cent. He's petty, Some people are just petty. But anyways, I mean, this is a story that will keep unraveling over time, and we'll have little tidbits of information here and there. I think the main story has been told. You know, we've gone over paperwork and everything. I might go over a little bit of paperwork later on, but I'm going to get to the real news first today. But, like, there's some interesting tidbits in there that's funny, man. It's like, bro, people that go to the feds, they always end up, Gucci was right. 90% of the people end up playing out or telling. You know? They don't want to be in there. Like, who wants to sit in a cement box with bars and a toilet? You know? Who wants to do that? And then risk your life every day just going to get chow, you know, and wash up. It's craziness, you know? I don't know. Anyways. This is JordanTower with JT News. I'll check you guys in the next one. And we'll see what happens with Tory. I think Tory's going to get out this year. I just have a feeling something's going to come out. And he'll make his way out. We'll see. I'm not saying he's innocent. I'm just saying I think Kelsey has a guilty conscience.